I've spent $18,827 on Whiteout Survival in 121 days. And tonight we've got King of Icefield, which I'm not going to be trying to rank at all. I'm just basically going to be trying to clear the basic points here. And we do have some speed ups available for that. I'm going to be going through some of the events I'm going to be playing. I'm going to be doing a lot on the Easter event here, and I'm saving up for the Prestige Spinner Wheel. So not doing that tonight, but I'll give you a preview of what that's going to end up looking like, because that should be an exciting night when I finally get through all this Easter events. So let's get started. First things first, let's take a look at the King of Icefield. So we've got in here, we've got a bunch of stuff that I don't want to do and I can't do. I don't have fire crystals, but we have the speed ups and we have Chief Charms. And I did make sure I got the President reservation for research. So I'm going to do a little research because I feel like I'm a little behind on research where I'd like to be anyways. So we're going to do that. If we look at other events, we got the Flamin' Fangs. Yeah, so let's see. We got Lucky Wheel coming up, of course. Tomorrow, we've got Flamin' Fangs, which is just intel missions. Officer project still going on, but I don't need to do anything with this. Because of all that spending I did yesterday to help the LAT Alliance win Alliance Showdown. I'm in a different alliance tonight, actually, by the way. I'm with the War Alliance tonight, WAR. So I'm with them tonight, and I'm kind of continuing my rotation. I'm going to do the spending while I'm with them so that they get the Alliance chests. But let's see, that's what we got. Let's see, take a look at the calendar quickly, see what else we have coming up. Brother in Arms is coming up as well this Friday. So let's see. And now if we look at the Exciting Fiesta, this today is basically, I can do a bunch of gathering, which I will do, and some tech power. So maybe I'll put some points on the board for the tech, but I don't feel like I don't know. I don't want to push it too far. I don't want to use a lot there, but I can, spend to replace it. So let's see. Yeah, I don't see any of the tech gear or anything. We got the artistry chest still going on. We got the fire crystal value pack, this is the rate of 6, if I recall, per dollar. Yes, 5 times 6 is 30. So, it's an okay value. Not compared to like some of the other things you get. So I'll spend on that a little bit. But let's start with because I need to make sure I don't get, I make sure I need to do this research while the buff is still enabled. So I'm going to speed this up. All right. And then I'm going to, let me just take a look and see if that was sufficient. I think that, yeah, so that, all right. Well, the rest of this I can get from gathering now. That's not a lot of points to get for gathering. And then if we look at the Exciting Fiesta, I wonder if it put any points on the board for that, because the definition of it is a little different. It did, but not that much, because this one is for, I think it's power. So if we take a look, I basically did a tooling up, and that doesn't have a lot of power. So, the battle techs have a lot more power. But the thing is, I do want to make sure I'm in a good position with the growth tree, and I do need to get that up a little bit. This is speed of troops. Camp expansion isn't, that great of one, a great of a tech, but it just increases the size. But the training speed is an important one over time. But if I really wanted to press power, I'd be over here. And while I have this buff enabled, I kind of wanted to go for one of the beefier ones, so I can just let it run and it'll be ready when I need it. So let's see. Infantry health, that's only 4 days. Let me see. Let me just go through this again. The Exciting Fiesta. This is going to... Oh, I got the two confused. So this one I'm going to have to use gathering with power, and King of Icefield, I think, did not include gathering. So I'm going to have to use some more speed ups for this, which I can probably even do with, that's not a lot. So I'm not worried about that one. But what I do need to be worried about is this one, because I need to get these 356,000 points and build up 1 building power, 1 tech power. So that's a lot. Let's see, that's not by the speed ups here. That's by the power. So if we look at what I would need, 356,000. I'm basically going to have to rely mostly on resource gathering. I think that's what I'm going to do here. I don't want to try to do this with power necessarily. So the only thing I'm going to do for the research now is just grab a research item that's going to take a while so I can get that buff. Take advantage of that buff. And I don't want to use one of the lightweight ones, so I'm just looking for one of the heavier ones. I guess I could do more speed ups, but I guess it's going to have to be this guy here. I mean, because without doing this is all troops health, and this is infantry defense. I think I'm going to go for all troops health. Just to get that underway. All right, so that's good enough for that. I'll just make sure that I get some, make sure I get my gathering out. Just do that quick while I'm recording so I don't forget. Get that underway. Oops, keep clicking the wrong area. All right, now I got the gathering out. So that should be enough for that event. So let's see. Focusing on events first. Let me just make sure. King of Icefield, got that, got this. So I think I'm good on events now. There is the Flame and Fangs, which I can just claim these. And then I can run these down, but I have no reason to do this, you know, as part of the content for tonight. I got way too much other stuff to do. So focusing on the events first, I got that set. Let's look at I'm going to focus on the Radiant Melody event as an event last, and I didn't clear out all the Radiant Gallery tonight, so that's going to be something I do off camera. I got one more day of this event, so I'll just make sure I clear them out for tomorrow. So now let's look at the spending, and we're going to start off with the standard deals first. So custom artistry chest, as I said yesterday, I was going to do a bunch of this because I'm replacing what I did with the chief gear with charms spending. So what I'm going to end up needing is, I need 90 charm guides. So let's see, these come in 26, let's see. Yeah, so I think what I'll do is grab one of these, one of these, and two of these. And let's see, do a little calculation here, because that'll give me the 89 I need there. And maybe that's the ratio I do for the rest of them, because it seems to be like that's what I needed. In the state of my account right now, that's kind of what I need. I need some amount of charm designs and more charm guides than charm designs. So I have a progression I want to do with the next prep phase, and this is I need at least 89 charm guides. But I'll probably need a lot more charm designs. So I'm gonna have to do that someplace. Let me see if I do one more progression. So I was just running some numbers and looking at what I would need. I'm gonna need 89 charm guides and 829 charm designs. So I'm gonna grab this first, and that'll take care of this, at least this progression. So this is the way I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna satisfy that immediate need first. So now I'll grab the charm designs, which this is 39. So minus 39. Now I need 530 more. And then if we take a look at the 99, yeah, 2 of those would satisfy, but can I get away with? Probably not. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get away with avoiding the $99 one. This will be 150. This will be, wait, hold on. getting myself confused. This would be 156. This would be, what, about 90 or so? I mean, it's not going to be enough. So I basically need 2 of these. Let's see, minus 260, minus 260. And that leaves me with 10. So I'm essentially going to buy all these for charm designs because I'm not gonna get charm guides for the other ones. But the other ones I will do a ratio. So these ones I'll do 1 charm guide and 2 charm designs. And now I will have what I need for the progression for the next state versus state, and I don't have to feel guilty about all the gear stuff I did to help LAT win the Alliance Showdown yesterday. So that's that. We got the custom pet chest back, and I'm gonna buy this for. Last time I kind of ran out of pet food, but it's these material chests are where it's at. These have all the magic in them. So I'm just gonna buy this at the $5 mark for this for now. Got 6 days on it, so we'll see how that works out. Same with the Fire Crystal Value Pack. I'm going to buy this at the $5 level just because, you know, it's the most efficient for VIP points. And, you know, that's the way you get the special stuff in the VIP shop. Same here. And I didn't get lucky on that. So I'll take our claims here. And done with this. Stay away from this regular shop as much as possible now. And let's take a look at the deals section. So I'm going to grab the $5 Mark of Valor pack again. I've already bought up to the $50 mark, and that's all I'm going to do there. This event ends tomorrow, so I'm just going to hang on to this for a little bit. Probably going to go for the widgets here, but it's just a matter of, you know, how many, you know, the Logan shards are probably the best deal, but the widgets are something I need, and this is a place you can get them. Whereas the shards I can get through the mythic gear, so that's probably the way I'm going to go. But I'm curious to know your comments. Oh, we got to select a pack again. Let's see. Chief Charms, Chief Gear. Oh, Chief Gear is by far a good value there, but I have been pressing the Chief Gear, and the Hero Gear is going to need to be pressed. This is where I actually need the help right now. So I'm going to grab that. And the same here. It's really the Hero Gear that I need extra. Need the extra bump on the account right now. So grab that. All right. Hero Rally's already in progress. Journey Treasures in progress. Oops. Always do that. And sign in and earn it. Just grab that. Deadshot, we'll grab this. Oh, we got enough deadshots to do it to do another round. Let's see if Deadshot hates me tonight. All right, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do first. Before I do it, I'm gonna try to do a little like a check mark symbol. So I'm gonna start here, and I'm gonna go check mark. You know, and we'll see, because that's like, oh god, that's 1 row each. Or 1 column each to start. All right. Now, let's see. What has the least number? Let's see. I'll try this one. All right. Oh, God. Deadshot. Well, it's not the worst Deadshot ever, but just can't seem to hit Deadshot. Bunch of common wild marks, which I already have way enough of, but that's fine. Fine. Whatever, Deadshot. All right, that's the deal section. Now, of course, the Ode to Spring. I said my strategy on this is I'm buying it up to $50 each day. I did go to $100 one day. It did end up being worth it, but I want to try to not do that too much as long as I see that I'm on track for getting everything I want out of the shop. The value here seems pretty good too, I'll say. I don't know. Some people said they didn't see the value in it, but man, I got a whole bunch of gear stuff yesterday, so it seemed like to me that the value was decent. All right, so now let's get into the Easter event, and we'll just take care of what I can here. Radiant Gallery, I only got a couple of those missions done before recording. And we've got 790 boxes to open. So let's see if I can get a Millennial Matrix tonight or not. Here we go. Come on. Hey, all right, 49. No upgrade. And this board is just all right. Got a couple coins, but nothing crazy. Oh, let me move my head. Always forget to do that. You're probably thinking, probably screaming on the other end of the screen, yelling at me to move my head because you can't see the score. Well, there you go. I heard you. It worked. Hey, all right, got an upgrade. Now this upgrade is nice, but what I really would like to see is the Millennial upgrade. If we can get one of those, I'm gonna be really happy tonight. Come on. Come on, give me the upgrade. All 50. Took all 50 boxes to get there. Can we get an upgrade, though? Nope. No upgrade for me. And look at this board. I don't know, man. 10 fire crystals, some speed ups and gems. That's a crap board. This board's a little better. Too many misses. Is it going to take all 50? 49 and 50. No upgrade. And another crap board. Well, I suppose that's the way luck works. You got to have some good days and some bad days. Oh, 48. It's not too bad. And no upgrade again. All 50. Took all 50 boxes again. All right, this board's a little better. Got some stones, some coins, a little bit of fire crystals. $47. 49, 50. Okay, here we go. Finally got an upgrade. And look at that board. That's a pretty sweet board, too. But the question is, can I please get a Millennial Matrix? I'm going to order one up. I'll take one Millennial Matrix, please. Give that to me now, if you don't mind. Hey, hey, all right. Got to be demanding sometimes. All right, let's take a look. Turn off auto mode so we can take a look quick. Not a bad board. I mean, it could have been a little better as a Millennial Matrix board goes, but that's not too bad. Look at that. Got a 760, two 480s, a 250, plus the grand prize. And what I really want to do, I mean, all these prizes are actually not too bad, but I feel like if my goal is to have optimal coins, then you just go until you have all the coins. But in practice, I've needed everything. Well, here's the first time I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. The question is, I might as well just do, the rest of the boxes because I'm going to get 6 mythic shards and 10k gems. So I suppose the strategy on Millennial Matrix in practice is going to end up being the same. So there we go. Wasn't worth saving a couple boxes and not get those prizes. All right. Now I'm happy. Now I've got my Millennial Matrix for the night, and if I don't get any more, I've had a successful day. I wouldn't complain. I wouldn't complain if I get another one though. It'd be nice to get another couple upgrades, even just a Centennial Matrix. Getting 11,000 coins per day is a nice trajectory I've been on. No upgrade there. Only got, what, about 5 more chances? All 50 boxes. No upgrade again. I mean, I shouldn't really complain at this point. My luck has been pretty good overall. Got a couple Centennial Matrix and the Millennial Matrix at least once. I really have nothing to complain about at this point. I'm just, now I'm just being, a little bit greedy. I would like another one. Who wouldn't? I mean, some of these common matrix are not bad as a common matrix goes, though. All right, let's get a hit. Man. There we go, 47. Looks like got this one and one more. No upgrade. This game said, you've got enough for tonight, buddy. I hit my limit. $49, all right. Got one more. $48, $49, 50. All right. Next round. And no upgrade. All right. So that's where we're sitting there on this event. Grab those rewards. I'll finish the daily missions and use them for tomorrow, but grab my daily special. Now, one of you commented that I needed to grab this island. I already grabbed 2 of them, actually. So I got 3 island pieces so that I can have it at level 2. So that's why you don't see me buying that. There's other things here that are more valuable. Those. I figure the way it should work is that you unlock it to 1 or 2, and then over time, when you have nothing else to progress on the island, then you can start using the components to upgrade them, and that's what I plan on doing there. So I don't know what the next highest value is here, so I'm going to kind of sit on this right now. But I just did a bunch of stuff on Chief Gear, so to me it feels like the Hero Gear chests, but that looks like it's kind of overpriced, maybe? Well, maybe it not. The stones look maybe like they're overpriced. The fires and the fire crystals look like that's probably a decent price. So, I don't know. I'm going to sit on that for tonight, and we'll see where that goes. But we did a bunch of spending, so let's check out VIP. Now, remind you, before I show you this number, I did a bunch of spending yesterday, and that spending was all guilt-based spending. I wanted to help LAT win Alliance Showdown, and I didn't want to affect my SVS prep. So I spent a lot of money to cover everything I did. I mean, if you look at the account value that I announced tonight, now after tonight, I'm going to be over 19,000. So that's where we're at. Let's apply these. And look at that. I'm almost at 600,000 VIP points. So that's actually getting really close to the point, maybe by the end of this event, that I might actually be guaranteed Meteor Skin. It would have to be closer to, I think, 1 million, but that's really close, man. With a little bit of luck, it may be really close to having Meteor Skin. So make sure you watch out for the day that when all this, let's see, when is this ending? We've got another day of this, and after that day, we probably don't have anything that's super exciting content. So I think we'll do Easter again tomorrow, and then the following day we'll do the Prestige Spinners, most likely what I'm going to do there. All right, let's take a look at the backpack and then apply some of the stuff that we got to the heroes and see where we're sitting there. So I'll grab that and let's see, clear these out. And then see how many I get here. 2, all right, that's good. Got 2 mythic pieces. And now we'll take a look at the Geronimo, because this is basically, this is what I'm trying to do, is get this piece to plus 60. And that's going to take a lot, so it's just going to take a lot. There we go. All right, so that's at plus 47. If you haven't been watching my content, here's where they're at. I'm working on the 3 main marches right now. So, defense, or infantry, lancer, and marksman. I think these are in pretty good shape. I like the way this is looking right now. I get this guy up to plus 60, that'll be looking really nice. So that's the goal right now. And of course, I'm going to save other actions, like the widgets and essence stones until I have an event that requires it. And there's one more thing I want to do. Let me move my head over here because my power is dangerously close to being top in the state again. Now, mainly because the main whale has gone MIA a little bit. I think she's sick or been out of the game for a little bit. But since I do have some stuff I need to do for speed ups anyways, I might as well do some speed ups and get those points on the board, as well as see where that puts me. All right, so first, did I get enough points on the board? Not quite, but I'll get there. And then, did that put any points on the board here? It did. So that's good as well. So take that, clear those out. And and now my power should be, not alliance power, personal power. Move my head again, and there we go. just barely, just barely. But it's, you know, it'll come with time and keep progressing. Now let's take a look at Land of the Brave, which is hero gear. I have been doing a lot of hero gear since last. So Land of the Brave is, let's see if I always have to check my little cheat sheet over here. Land of the Brave is 50, 10, 40 by default. So what I've been doing with this one, 50, 10, 40, is I'm going to go like this for this one. And then for this one, I'm going to do, these other ones, I'm going to do 50, 10, 40. All right, got another level. Hey, all right, got it. Oh, this one might be dicey. Yeah. Let's try that again. Hopefully I just got a bad RNG. All right. Stay with that lineup. Yikes. All right, not bad. Whoa, I thought I was going to lose that one. Hey, that's what I like to see. All right. Getting right to the point where probably going to start losing here. But still going strong. Hey, all right, I got it. Nice. I'm going much farther than I thought I was going to be. Got it. All right. I like that lineup, so I'm going to stick with it. Man, all right. Ouch. Oh no. Not looking good. All right. So one thing I'm going to do quick before I finish that off, because it looks like it's getting kind of close, and might as well go all in on it. That's not going to be enough. I thought I had more chests than that, but let's see if there's any XP in here. I do have the Labyrinth already maxed out, by the way. So I think I'm gonna have to convert those or something. But can I push that here just a little bit more? Nope. Thought maybe I can get to one more level on the gear, but doesn't look like it. All right, still made it though. All right, got it. Usually works best when some of the other squads help take the sting out of it, but it looked like we're getting right to the point now where probably going to start losing some, or I'm going to lose all of them. Yay, all right. Ouch. I don't think these guys got it in them. Hey, all right, they did. I knew how that was going to work out. All right, last shot. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. All right. Not too bad. So here's where things are standing there. And that's looking all right. I'll take that. If we look at the overall Labyrinth leaderboard, looking pretty good now. So I like the sight of that, although kind of is just a function of the spending I've been doing recently. And we look one more last little look at the final power after tonight. You know what? I don't like that number. I'm gonna just because I need a little bit of training anyways. I did two infantry, and actually did I do the train? No, I didn't do the train. Do another infantry. There we go. Now we're at a nice 205. 205 mil on the account. There you go. You guys experienced a new milestone with me, so a new high for the account. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this content as much as I enjoyed creating it. This was a fun night tonight, and I can't wait to do the Prestige Spinner. That's going to be a lot of fun. But if you like this content and you want to continue following me, you got to help me out by giving me a like, subscribing, and turning on notifications. That way, as soon as I post something, you'll know about it right away. And also, don't miss the Foundry I did. I just posted a Foundry a little bit earlier. That's a full Foundry playthrough. So if you wanted to see that, you got to go check that out as well. Thank you very much for joining me, and until next time, I'll see you later.